see? I can see the timers. Oh, well, he fails to get onto the middle part, so he's out already. Considering how placed they are, moving around. Oh, he's got the second pillar. Can he get out of this? He's able to get out. He's able to. Nope. Trying to build momentum, get enough height. You're gonna want to do that, but you gotta be careful. Oh no! He didn't get enough height, and he's out. Welcome back to Ninja Warrior Roblox. Last time we kicked off the 15th tournament with the first 30 of the 110 competitors. Now today we have 30 more competitors ready to take on stage 1. They consist of more newcomers, regulars, and the first of our veterans. We'll see how any of them do as they take on these obstacles. No one got past the new obstacle, the seesaw circle, last time. We'll see if someone can get past it this time and possibly be stage 1. Let's find out as we head down to the course where stage 1 is about to continue. Kicking off today's episode is Fluffy Tails 2011, the Roblox Ninja Warrior man himself, making his 13th appearance. He failed on his obstacle in the last tournament. He failed the first jump, but he's doing fine so far, wearing his RNW Live shirt. Oh no! Fails to get to the fails to jump. Fails to do that second jump and he's out. Now we're on to Sakeshi, who's making his 3rd appearance. He achieved a personal best in the last tournament, and you're not going to get anywhere near that point this time. Fails the very first jump. Rips Sakeshi. Now we're on to Jojo2538, who's making his 2nd appearance, and he also fails the first jump. I can't remember if he did that in the last tournament as well, or if he failed the last jump. I don't know, but either way, he's out. Next is Blotmaster6567, who is making his 4th appearance. And his first 3 appearances, he fell on the first obstacle. But he's passed it this time, so no matter how far he gets, he's gonna get a personal best. Had vision there because the bowler, for some reason, was not in place before we started recording. Clearly a fan of Ether Games TV because he's clearly wearing a fan shirt. I mean, everyone has their personal taste, so I'm not gonna criticize it. On the pillars, and does not jump around that first pillar, causing a knockover, causing him to fail. Either way, it's still a personal best for him. Now we're on to Icardus, who is making his 14th appearance. He's beaten every tournament since his debut in Tournament 2. He's reached the 4th obstacle in his previous two appearances, but falls on the first obstacle again for, I don't know, a 3rd or 4th time, maybe more than that, I don't know. Alright, next up is newcomer Leo Donnie 241, Leo Donnie 241, I don't know how you pronounce it. And this is interesting. He's actually running up the conveyor as opposed to jumping on it like most, pretty much every competitor does. They just jump on that first conveyor. Alright, he's on the conveyor here. Got to the middle portion. He's going to dry hump it a little bit before just standing there looking pretty. But now he proceeds. He's going very slow now. Dude, you're wasting too much time. And after all that, he ends up taking a dip. I guess he put on a sweat. Alright, next is LMAOS9458. I guess it's supposed to pronounce for licking my... You know what, I'm going to stop right there because that is extremely inappropriate. Either way, she is on to the rolling boulder. Gets past it nicely. It could be a dude with long hair. I don't know. This is a competitor. That's all I'm going to say. It's a competitor. He or she is irrelevant. On the bungee bridge. Doing nicely. Getting caught up a little bit, but still doing alright. Oh, come on. There she goes. Oh! Somewhat slips off that bungee. Let's look at the replay. Was getting a little caught up on the bungee bridge, mostly in the top section, but managed to recover. Managed to jump to that bungee cord, but then just walked a little too far back, I guess, or just slipped off. Either way, this competitor's out on bungee bridge. Alright, next we're on to Jagon11, who's making his 3rd appearance. And there's Frisu Kodo, who's just standing there in conveyor hero. You'll be running later, dude. You mean, and by later, I mean in another episode. Yeah, somewhat a spoiler alert, he's not running this episode. But that's not important. What is important is Jagon11. He's timed out his first 2 appearances. Although, when he did his first time in his debut in Tournament 11, technically he fell on the butterfly wall. Not this time. What's also interesting that Jagon is going surprisingly pretty fast. In his first 2 appearances, he was going pretty slow. But not this time, he's going pretty fast. Getting caught up on the bungee bridge, but that's one of the reasons why there's a longer time limit this time around. But yeah, he's doing really well. He's only got a minute left and he's on to the jumping spider, so he actually could clear if he keeps going at this pace. Alright, can he make the jump on the jumping spider? Yes! Walking through it nicely. Come on, dude. No! Fails the walk session and he's out. I think it's the first competitor this tournament to do so. Then again, not many people I think got to the obstacle in the last episode. Anyway, next up is newcomer NinjazFTW64 HAS, who I'm presuming is a road basketball player due to his jersey. Anyway, he's doing fine for being a Ninja Warrior, or Ninja Warrior Roblox. You know what I mean. He's doing really well, already down to the Pillars of Doom. Oh man, my throat's little. Oh, can he hang on? No, he can't. He's getting the slip on that second pillar, but if he could recover and get the third pillar, that'd be great, but he couldn't. And he's out. Now we're on to Britain's Got Talent. Britain's Got Talent. That is true, Britain does have a lot of talent. It's arguable they have the best talent, but they got talent. I'm pretty sure everyone's got talent. Except for me. I'm commentating an episode of Ninja Warrior Roblox, so of course you know I got no talent. Well, anyway, this dude, I'm gonna presume he's Britain because of his name, but I wouldn't know. Anyway, on the Pillars of Doom, pushes that third pillar and uses levers to get onto clear the obstacle, and he just screwed up the jump to the bungee bridge. After clearing the Pillars of Doom, and very impressively and very nicely, he overshoots the jump to the second bungee cord. What a scrub. Alright, now we're on to Ninja Warrior 1111, who is also making his second appearance. What the heck? A little lag, I can't tell if he fell in the water but bounced up and it just looked like he didn't fall at all, but whatever. Well, you couldn't fake out this time, he's out on the rolling boulder. That was a personal best for him because he fell in the first obstacle in the last tournament. Alright, now we're on to newcomer Joe Morosky123. Yes, he is a newcomer, I mean, you can probably argue that he's been seen many times in bonus run episodes, and I hate to have to keep repeating myself, but I do not, and I repeat, do not count bonus runs as official appearances. Either way, he's onto the Pillars of Doom, do nicely, and fails to jump, causing him to fail the obstacle. Now we're on to NinjazFTW64 HAS, or NinjazFTW64 as some people call her, making her 7th appearance. She's somewhat infamous for having hilarious wipeouts. Well, mainly 2, but they're still hilarious regardless. And that was not hilarious going on the rolling boulder. If you're gonna fail that obstacle, do it out hilariously, like you did in Tournament 6 and in the last tournament. Whatever. Now we're on to Gimme $1 Million. What if I don't want to give you $1 million, huh? Huh? You ever think of that, huh? You never think of my feelings. Okay. Well, he's making his second appearance, and he made his debut in the last tournament. On the rolling boulder now. Having a hard time dismounting it. There he goes. Killed a few seconds there. Oh, not going to reach the Pillars of Doom. And pays for it. Slips right out the first one. Slips right down the middle. And he's going to play bowling with the second one before we move on to the next competitor, which is the first of our veterans of this tournament, Xenny Leaves, making his 7th appearance. Yeah, he went from clearing stage 1 in Tournament 13 to failing a now retired obstacle in the last tournament, that being the zigzag ledge walk. I guess he's gonna have to take out that frustration on the Pillars of Doom, since that's the new third obstacle this tournament. And he does so! Now for the bungee bridge. Can he do this? This has been a menace so far, and it continues to be a menace. Alright, now we're on to newcomer Marcus Walker 2001. I'm guessing that he was born in 2001 and named Marcus. But if that be the case, he'd be... Actually, there's nothing wrong about that. Whatever. Alright. And... yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah. You die before you can finish the obstacle, because you're not supposed to use the side supports to clear the obstacle. They're just for show. Well, following that disqualification, 4 more newcomers took on stage 1. Cartez here went out on the center of the conveyor hill. Mikey, Waybar, and Cubers went out on the rolling boulder. And then there's Potatoes M, who went out on the bungee bridge. Alright, moving on, we're on to veteran Jake the Master 27, who is making his 12th appearance. Yeah, I literally don't have much to say about him, just the fact that he's making his 12th appearance and that happened. I was about to say he's competed in every tournament since his debut Tournament 4, where he's gone through 2 name changes, and now he's out. Now we're on to number 49, Cool22, who is making his 8th appearance. Yeah, I was about to say about Jade that this guy's competed in every tournament since his debut in Tournament 7. Well, except for Tournament 8. He missed out on that tournament. And throughout his Ninja War Roblox career, he's failed a wide variety of obstacles. Meaning that he's never failed the same obstacle twice. Whether he fails the first obstacle, the rolling boulder, jumping spider, any of the new third obstacles that come and go, or get moved to a different location. Either way, he's never failed the same obstacle twice. But anyway, can he do well in his 8th appearance? He definitely is so far. He's onto the jumping spider. I can't remember the tournament he failed this, or even failed at all. I can't remember. My mind is kind of meh at the moment. Same with my voice. Anyway, he's onto the seesaw circle. Can he handle this? Oh, doesn't try swing it back and forth. He gets it in one go. Very good. That's going to save him a lot of time as he pushes that ring down the track. And he's the first in this tournament to clear the seesaw circle. And he's going to be the first to attempt the warp wall. Can he do it? Yes, he's up on one. He's got plenty of time. He doesn't screw up and he's found 2 obstacles. He could clear stage 1 for the first time in his Ninja War Roblox career. Past the speed rocket, up the vine climb. If he doesn't slip up here, he's going to clear stage 1. And he's done it! The Cool22 is going to clear stage 1 for... Uh-oh. No, you're not done, dude. You got to get to the finish. Yeah, you hit the button, but you got to clear the finish line. You're not done yet, dude. Class is sounding. Go! Get to the finish! There you go! See, I made it perfectly clear many times before. You got to get to the finish. It doesn't matter if you press the button before you press the finish line. If you don't cross the finish line, it doesn't count as a clear. But he had to wait about 10 seconds before remembering that he had to go to the finish line. But anyway, yeah, he did this very nicely. Became the first to clear the seesaw circle, and he did it in one go. He didn't have to swing it back and forth. Handle the other obstacles likely, and he's the first competitor to clear stage 1 this tournament. And this first time he's cleared stage 1 in his Ninja War Roblox career. Well done to Cool. Whew, my goodness. I would say something weird like that was too cool or something like that, but that would just be stupid. And I am not. I'm above all that. I'm really not, though. Alright, next up is Cities 122. I'm not gonna say anything about that. All I can say is that he's doing nicely. Uh-oh, he's not gonna regen the pillars. That's not a good idea. Oh, but it doesn't matter. He managed to push that third. And he pretty much pulled a Britain's Got Talent there. Like, he cleared the pillars very nicely. Look, he doesn't regen the pillars. He kind of pushes that third one and ends up clearing it. And then just overshoots the jump to the second bungee cord. I mean, good grief. How do you even do that? Whatever. Anyway, now we're on to next veteran, James Key Park, who is making his 3rd appearance. Yeah, I saw in the little description box that he went from clearing stage 1 in Tournament 13 to failing the first obstacle in the last tournament. Quite embarrassingly, I might add. But he's passed it this time around, so maybe we'll see if he can clear stage 1 again now that he's passed the first obstacle. Well, he's doing fine so far. He's onto the pillars, and he's going to regen it this time. You're going to want to do that to have a better chance. Whoa! That was cool! He's got like like he tried pushing third one, but then it like launched him all the way close to the start of the bungee bridge. Very nice. Well, he's past the bungee bridge. Now he takes on the jumping spider. Can he handle this? Got a good jump going, and he's onto it. Climbing it, getting through it nicely. And he's done it. Now for the seesaw circle. Gonna rock it back and forth. Oh, getting a little stuck there. Just wants to get a good height. Yeah, we're gonna fast forward just a bit because he spent about 5 to 10 seconds on it. You can clear. You can see the change in time or whatever. Golly, I don't know why I couldn't say that. Well, anyway, he's past the seesaw circle and onto the warp wall. Up and in 1. Very good. That's gonna save him some time. Now for the speed rocket. Can he handle this? Yes, he can. Now he's onto the vine climb. If he doesn't screw up here, if he doesn't slip up, he's gonna clear as well. Is he gonna press the button and get to the finish? Yes, he will, and he clears stage 1 with 11.84 seconds left. For the second time, James Key Park has cleared stage 1, and there's one of the moderators, of course, RC Plains 59, congratulating him at the top. See, look at that! Like he was getting pushed to the third pillar, but it like launched him. I didn't think the pillar would be that nice to a competitor, let alone a veteran. Yeah, I stopped on the seesaw circle a bit. Just wanted to get a good rock on it. Eventually did, and got to the top of the ring, pushed it down nicely. Had a couple close calls, but he hung in there and got to the finish with time to spare. And he's moving on to the second stage for the second time in his career. Alright, we've had 54 take on this stage so far, and 2 of them have managed to clear. Let's see if any of the remaining 6 in this episode will join them. Let's head back to the Stage 1 start line and find out. Starting with one of the final 6 in this episode, Veteran always fails first jump. And this is his second appearance. He made his debut in the last tournament and cleared Stage 1. Going at a very nice pace. That's the pace you're going to want to go if you hope to clear. Kind of close to the edge of the rolling bowler, but clears the obstacle. Now for the Pillars of Doom. Can he handle this? Taking his time on each jump, that's nice. Alright, third pillar. Oh no! He falls right through the middle of that and falls into the water and he's out. Bad luck to him. And now we're on to regular G-Man 992421, who is making his 5th appearance. Yeah, he had achieved a personal best in the last tournament. I mean, technically it was the jumping spider where he achieved a personal best. I mean, he also failed on his debut in Tournament 11, but in Tournament 11 the jumping spider was the 4th obstacle, and the last tournament it was the 5th obstacle, so I guess technically that does count. Alright, onto the pillars now. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, didn't get it right. Didn't get the landing right on the second pillar. He's fallen off. Couldn't get the third pillar and he's out. Now we're on to the American Ninja guy. He goes by someone else. Okay, moving on. I don't get to talk about him. Someone's been pretty much talk about in the comment section anyway, or maybe he will himself. Who knows? Moving on, we're on to our next, final newcomer of this episode, Prince Elf. Prince Elf. Try saying that fast, like Prince Elf, Prince Elf, whatever. Anyway, going very nicely, going at a pretty nice pace. Onto the pillars now. Gonna regen them first before he takes them on. That's good. And doesn't get to make the jump to the third one, and he's out. Now we're on to the last veteran of the episode, Ninjas for the Win 64, who's making his 7th appearance. Because he still has not confirmed to me if he was once Rotting Chris, and at this point I don't think he ever will confess that. It was just some point, I think he may have mentioned it or something, but I don't remember. Either way, not important right now. I don't even care at this point. Uh-oh, he's fallen to the first pillar. Oh. I don't know if he's going to end up clearing now that he's knocked over the first pillar. I mean, I guess he can't make it to jump to the second pillar, but he's got to really catch on to it. Alright, he's on the second pillar. Come on, can he? No! Wrong way. Fell over the right way. It's over for you, dude. You might as well get it over with. You're not going to make it to the third pillar, so you might as well go ahead and end it now. And the clock's ticking anyway. There you go. Alright, before we move on to our final run of the day, it's time to look at the Ninja Killer. Or at least Ninja Killer of this episode. Anyway, the Pillars of Doom have been a menace to 8 of today's competitors.
Especially for 2 of our veterans.
But the bigger menace today is, of course, the Conveyor Hill, which took out 9 of today's competitors.
You ain't gonna get a pail of water at the top of this hill, but you might still possibly break your crown. Don't sue.
Now on to our final competitor of today's episode, regular Enderman Yes Squid No, formerly known as Enderman Yes Squid No 90. Difference being that the 90 in his name is removed and the first E is uppercase as opposed to lowercase. His second appearance on the course, he last appeared in Tournament 11, in which he fell in the Hanging Orbs. They're no longer around, so we'll see how far he can go this time around. He's going pretty quickly, and just like Jamesky Park, Ender gets launched off that third pillar, and slips off the bungee bridge. Let's look at the replay. Yeah, like Jamesky Park, the third pillar launched into about to start the bungee bridge. Unfortunately, kind of rushed the bungee bridge, and he ended up slipping off as a result. I don't think he was expecting that part, and he's out. Well, we've had 60 competitors take on Stage 1 so far in this tournament. But there's still 50 more left to go. And out of 60 who have run so far, only 2 have managed to clear so far. But there are 50 left to go, and in the next episode we'll see 25 more take on Stage 1. Will any of them join the cool 22 and jet ski part in the second stage? You'll have to tune in to find out. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at BubbaAce37 for information on how you can compete in the future tournament. Music used and special thanks in this episode are in the description. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. On episode 3. Good grief, me and my babbling. Anyway, I'll see you all next time, with hopefully not much babbling. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Jackrabbit. I am a 15-time regular. You may remember me from Tournament 2, where I failed the caution path.
The new caution path. You get to see how it's changed. There's more gaps this time and a little more difficult, especially since I jumped to the safety platform. Has some pre-summing jumps and
Yeah.
no.
Pretty embarrassing. But luckily I trained a lot on the course. What will I do in the tournament? Well, find out on the tournament!